This is the Outerplane Arena Guide for Arena Offence, featuring the best arena team with no RNG and even a 100% win rate when all the conditions are met. Let's talk about it. In the current Outerplane Arena meta, one of the most important things to understand is that the only thing that matters is that whoever's DPS goes first with Valentine's buffs active will win, not whoever takes turn 1. Just keep this in mind later on. This team allows you to beat teams with moderately better gear, higher levels, eliminates evasion RNG, and even lets you win when you are outsped very easily. Tio doesn't even need proper gear to do her job, although better gear will still help. The cons are that you need to unlock Tio's exclusive equipment, but is that really a con? It's amazing everywhere and I recommend you to get it ASAP, even without giving her her favorite gifts. Your DPS also requires a decent chunk of speed while still doing some damage, although the speed requirement is relative to the rank you are currently at. The higher the rank, the more speed you will need. Now we get into the details of how and why this team works. We don't use Valentine's skill 3. Why? Because virtually every single defense uses Tio, and so we must play under the assumption that everybody has Tio's EE unlocked for a consistent winning strategy. Valentine's skill 3 does lower priority more than Tio's EE gives back, 25% pushback versus a 20% gain, which leads to your team gaining a 5% priority advantage overall, but we can do better. Remember when I said at the start that only the DPS order determines who wins? We can avoid proccing the enemy's Tio's push by simply using Valentine's skill 1 instead. This pushes our DPS up by 20%, giving our DPS a huge advantage in speed over the enemy's DPS. This is a whole 15% better than when Valentine uses skill 3. Now we go over some extra information. Why is having Tio's EE yourself important? Because the Arena Defense AI for Valentine will always use skill 2 into skill 3, and we need Tio's EE to mitigate the pushback. Although we still lose a 5% priority overall for our team, our DPS still has a 20 minus 5% equals 15% priority advantage from earlier over the enemy's DPS. This is why it doesn't matter if you don't get turn 1. As long as you get your Valentine and Cindy buffs up before your DPS moves, and your DPS manages to move first before the enemy's DPS, you're almost guaranteed a win. Having Cindy in the team does wonders. Not only does she invalidate any evasion advantage the enemy may have from gear or level differences, she gives your DPS a 30% damage boost to help one-shot the enemy DPS. You will never miss or worry about having accuracy on your units when Cindy buffs your team beforehand. Now let's move on to the skills and the turn order for the team. If your gear isn't that great, having Valentine going first is fine, with skill 2 into skill 1 to chip down the DPS. Cindy then buffs your attack and accuracy with skill 2, and your DPS should be able to move ahead of the enemy's DPS due to your 15% priority advantage if all the previous instructions were followed and your DPS isn't that much slower than your enemy's DPS. Cindy going first is a much more consistent team, and is 100% win guaranteed with 0 RNG if you take turn 1, but you also need much better gear since Cindy has a lower base speed than Valentine. This variation is also much better on Arena Defense, which I won't be going into in this video. Let's now jump into my personal team speed tuning and stats. As you can see, my team is tuned for Cindy to go first. What's important here is that there is a decent speed gap between your Cindy/Valentine and your Noah. Why? Because when you are outsped, there is a chance that the enemy Valentine's skill 3 will miss your DPS, making him move before your Cindy or Valentine and ruining your team order, which has a huge chance of resulting in a loss. Optimally, your DPS would have at least 50% crit chance, which mine does not, so my team is not quite at the 100% win rate with 0 RNG point yet, but it is close. General DPS speed breakpoints that should work fine for each rank are 160 for Platinum, 170 for Diamond, and 180 plus speed for Masters and above. Let me know how this strategy works for you, and to finish, let's jump into some replays. Rank 89 or 87 right now. 4, probably 5 tickets. Let's only hit the top teams and see how we go.
Time to see how bright my genius shines. Me? Let's make this flashy.
Skill 2 on Cindy.
You guys trust me, right?
His Valentine cuts in. Pushes my team back by 25%. Tio procs increases by 20%. You can see that you might think that his Rin is going to go before my DPS, but I have the 20% push from my skill 1.
You guys trust me, right? Hit me.
If I go skill 3 here, I'll minus 25%, but his Tio will recover 20%, which in turn will only give me a 5% advantage. But if I just go skill 1, the Tio won't proc. I simply get a 20% boost on my DPS, allowing me to get a guaranteed 0 RNG way to go first.
Oh, I love this gun.
Easy.
Get out of my way, you troublemaker!
The only RNG I have right now is not critting, since I only have 90% crit rate.
Already?
But this is basically a guaranteed win at this point.
Let me see. No, this isn't it. Aha! This won't hurt a bit.
How much can I spend? Like fireworks beyond the stars in our sky.
Die, sweetheart. Come on, let's play.
That was a bit risky. His Valentine actually does a lot of damage, so the safest play would have been to
Oh yeah.
use, on Tio's turn, use the defense buff and heal on my Noah to make sure she doesn't die. But still worked out in the end. Let's keep hitting the top teams and see if we can go 5 out of 5
I've finished my report.
or 4 out of 4.
Go. Is it time for work?
Let's make this flashy.
You guys trust me, right? Look at this. Our guest.
Cut in again, but it doesn't matter. We only lose 5% overall here
I thought you might need
with the
this.
Tio.
Die, sweetheart. All right.
And
Star luck. Hit me.
I don't even need the push here. My Noah's already fast enough. And this player is probably around Masters rank, so...
Come on, let's play.
Let's do it.
I S1 the Rin here because I know that my Noah S2 will kill the Noah.
This is science, huh? Noah beam!
And I'm not sure if using S3 or S1ing the Noah will be able to kill the one-shot the Rin. So I do the safe play.
Leave it to me.
So the safe play here, which I didn't do last match, is gives the Noah the defense buff.
No.
In case somehow the Valentine one-shots my Noah from 4 HP, but I highly doubt it.
Spend it all until there's
But
nothing left.
being 100% safe here.
Oh yeah. Lady Luck was on my side again.
You can see how my units are like not even close to level 100 and I'm just mowing these guys down without any effort.
Is that our next mark?
Huh? Me? Everyone, you can do it.
Die, sweetheart. You guys trust me, right? Die, sweetheart. Come on, let's play.
Let's do it. Get out of my way, you troublemaker! This
I'm getting all the crits, very good.
is beautiful.
You guys trust me, right? Look at this. Our guest thinks they'll leave.
Not on my watch. Don't worry about your injuries. This is an emergency situation.
No, this isn't it.
Aha! This won't hurt a bit. Wait, where was it?
No, not this.
Aha!
Die,
Here
sweetheart.
it is.
Oh, I love this gun.
How much can I spend? Like fireworks beyond the stars in our sky.
All right, this is science, punk.
We used a lot of capital. Oh well.
100,000 CP. Holy shit. I mean, I'm still confident, but seeing the 100,000...
All right, let's test our.
Okay, as long as I don't get one shot here. If it's Valentine's, like, okay, I don't get one shot here. It is good.
I thought you might
Holy
need this.
shit, my Noah actually almost got one shot.
Let's make this flashy.
Die, sweetheart. All right, let's test our luck. Hit me.
All right, this is science, punk. Noah beam.
So here, I definitely have to heal and defense buff on my
No, not this.
Noah, otherwise Valentine would just destroy my Noah.
Let me see.
So here would be a point of loss if my Tio wasn't fast enough. You saw how his Valentine almost lapped
Spend it all until there's
my
nothing left.
Tio there. Jesus.
Right, now it's high skate.
Let's do it.
S2 should kill the Tio, yeah.
This is proving to be quite
Good.
useful.
Oh,
And the total
killed the Valentine as well.
Okay, that's
Nice.
the company expense.
Oh, I love this gun.
Is it time for work? Let's make this flashy. All right. This is science, punk. Noah Beam.
How about this? Victoria!
Don't worry about your
Emergency
injuries.
aid! Let's end this with a victorious barrage! Endurance cannon, fire!
How much can I spend? First of all, take this.
Hit me!
Good medicine is strong and painful. That's why it works.
Oh, is that our next mark?
Huh? Me? Let's make this flashy.
All right, let's test our luck.
I send my gun properly.
Not on my watch.
Hit me! All right, let's test our luck. Hit me! Oh, I love this gun!
Let's do it. Get out of my way, you troublemaker! This is proving to be quite useful.
Is someone hurt again already? This is an emergency situation.
Wait, where was it?
No, not this. Aha! Here it is.
Wait, where was it?
No, not this. Aha!
Is it
Here
time
it is.
for work? Let's spend it all until there's nothing left.
Die, sweetheart.
Let's do it. This is science, punk. Noah Beam.
That's how it's done! I only play to win!
Where are they? Oh, nice to meet you.
Is it time for
Everyone,
work? You can do it.
You guys trust me, right?
I send my gun properly.
I thought you might need this.
Hit me! All right, let's test our luck. Die, sweetheart. Oh, I love this gun!
Let's do it. This is science, punk. This is proving to be quite useful.
Don't worry about your injuries. Do no harm.
Is it time for work? Like fireworks beyond the stars in our sky.
Wait, where was it? No, not this. Aha!
Die,
Here it
sweetheart.
is.
All right. Get out of my way, you troublemaker. Noah Beam.
They always make me use this.
Oh, is that our next mark? You guys trust me, right? Look at this! Our guest thinks they're leaving!
Not on my watch.
Hit me! All right, let's test our luck. Die, sweetheart. Oh, I love this gun!
How much can I spend? Let's make this flashy. All right. Get out of my way, you troublemaker. This is proving to be quite useful.
Don't worry about your injuries. This is an emergency situation.
Wait, where was it?
No, not this. Aha!
Huh?
Here
Me?
it is.
Like fireworks beyond the stars in our sky.
Wait, where was it? No, not this. Aha!
Hit me!
Here it is.
Let's do it. Get out of my way, you troublemaker. Noah Beam. And the total is... Okay, that's a company expense. All right, I've finished my report. Let's go.
All right, let's test our luck. Look at this. Our guest thinks they're leaving.
Not on my watch.
Hit me. All right, let's test our luck. Die, sweetheart.
Oh, I love this gun.
Huh? Me? Everyone, you can do it. Let's do it. Get out of my way, you troublemaker! This is proving to be quite useful.
Let me see. No, this isn't it. Haha! This won't hurt a bit. Don't worry about your injuries. This is an emergency situation. Wait, where was it? No, not this. Aha! Here it is. I'll treat you.
Die, sweetheart.
All right, get out of my way, you troublemaker! Noah Beam!
Good medicine is strong and painful. That's why it works.
And so yeah, you saw that even though I was severely underleveled and under CP compared to like so many of those teams, I still, should I say effortlessly? It was kind of effortless, but I still managed to dispatch of these defenses pretty easily with a strategy, and I hope it works well for you as well in your climb.